All right, boys and girls, it is time for our directed drawing. And this week, to go along with Little Red and the Very Hungry Lion, we are going to be drawing the Very Hungry Lion. So follow along with me. You're going to need a plain piece of paper, just any paper that your mom or dad have around the house, and a pencil. That's all you need for right now because you get to color it later. I'll give you a minute to gather those things, and you can pause my video while you do that. All right, the first thing we're going to draw on for our Very Hungry Lion is his head. Now, his head is going to be an oval, and an oval is an egg shape. So we're going to draw an egg shape in the middle of our paper. We want it to be pretty big, but we don't want it to touch the sides because we need to leave room for his mane. All right, so I'm going to start. I'll turn my paper while I draw it, and then I'll put it back forward. I'm going to make my oval, or my egg shape, about this big. Okay, can you see that okay? I'll go over it in black marker in just a minute so that you can see it better. But I want to make sure I don't make any mistakes that I need to erase. All right. At any time, if you feel like I'm moving too fast, you can pause the video while you catch up. We have his head drawn. And now we're going to draw his nose. And his nose is going to be almost in the middle of the oval. So the top of his nose will actually start right about the middle of the oval. And you're going to draw just a little tiny hill, just a little slope. Not a mountain, just a little slope. And then it's going to come down into kind of a rounded triangle, or an upside down triangle with kind of round edges. That will be our lion's nose. The next thing we're going to draw are the lines for the face. And you're going to go to the top corner right here and just draw a curvy line, kind of like a little sloping hill again. That way. And then on this side, the same thing. A curvy line, kind of like a little slope. All right. Again, if I'm going too fast or if you need to stop and erase, just press pause. The next thing we're going to draw on our lion is the mouth. And to do the mouth, you're going to start at the tip of his nose right here. And you're going to draw a straight line down, but not all the way to the bottom. Because about right here, we're going to curve out to this side. Again, just a little slopey hill. And to this side. He kind of looks like he has a frown right now. I wonder if our Very Hungry Lion is going to have a frowny face. Okay, the next thing that we're going to draw are the eyes and the eyebrows. We're going to make two big round eyes right above his nose. Two big circles, about that big. And another one right next to it, about that big. Okay, and then we're going to just put his little pupils are in there. They're, you know, when we do our drawings, they're kind of cartoonish looking, so I'm going to be kind of cuckoo there. And then his eyebrows, we're going to just draw another little slope there and a slope there. But his eyebrows are kind of bushy, so after I draw my slope, I'm just going to do some zigzaggies on there. Make them kind of bushy. Does he look like maybe he's a little bit scared right now? The next thing we're going to draw is our whiskers. And the whiskers, there's going to be 4 whiskers on each side of his nose. And they're going to come straight out from his nose. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's only 3 whiskers. I was counting this line that we already have. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then one below there, 3. And then on the other side, we'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. And again, they're just those slopey little hills. Look like little hills. Okay, the next thing we're going to draw are his ears. And they're going to go up here on the top of his head. And a lion's ears are kind of roundish. So they're going to kind of be like half circles. Lions actually have small ears. All right, the last part is the funnest because you just get to kind of go crazy with the mane. I'm going to start mine up here at the top by doing kind of a V that goes like this, out like this. Kind of, again, in curves. And then all the hair is just going to be kind of different lengths, different shapes. None of it has to be even or just like mine, because no two lions' manes are just the same, right? When you get down here to the bottom, maybe start making your curves go the other direction, okay? And then go back up to the top. And remember, they can just be however you want. It doesn't matter how big or long they are. All right, and there we have our hungry lion. I'm going to show you the finished one. It looks like this, and I'm going to zoom in nice and big on it so you can see it all finished and colored. Can you see him? That is our very hungry lion who wanted to eat Little Red, but he didn't. Little Red convinced him that donuts would be much yummier. Now, if you'd like to turn your paper over and write on the back something that you remember about the story, The Very Hungry Lion, or Little Red and the Very Hungry Lion. This one says, the lion tries to trick Little Red so that he can eat her. However, she out-tricks him. Is that what it says? All right, so you can write on the back of yours something that you remember about this story. And if you'll bring that back to school with you when you come back, we'll hang those in the hall. Thanks for joining me today for our directed drawing. If you would like to stay tuned for tomorrow's activity, we will have a craft, and I'm going to give you a little hint about what the craft is going to be. The craft is going to be something that Little Red gave to the Very Hungry Lion so that he wouldn't eat her. Shh, don't tell. Do you remember what it was? See you tomorrow. Oh, just a little heads up for tomorrow for the craft. You might want a piece of brown paper and a piece of pink paper. And if you don't have those, you could just color some white paper. Or, here's another idea. If you have any paper plates at your house, you can use a paper plate for tomorrow's craft.